Coach Nachi. Hey, replay viewer. I have a lot to make up for. I've been missing in action, but we're just going to pretend that never happened until somebody asks. Oh my goodness, is that Gary? Ah! Hi, Gary. Hi, Roman. Oh my God. What the? Sorry I went missing. I'm back. I promise. Thank you, Roman Gonzalez, for retweeting and inviting your followers. I'm so happy to see you. I have missed you too, Gary. Hi, Roman. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm working, just hopping on real quick. Okay, that's totally fine, Roman. I was actually gonna give you a shout out today, so I'm really glad you hopped in. Your book is on the way to me, and I am too excited to finally sit down and read it. Yes, I'm so excited. So before you go, Roman, type in the name of your book so that we can, look at my nails, so that we can find it on Amazon. Please, before you go. Oh my God, it's so nice to see you guys. Replay viewers, like, what's going on? I'm sorry, replay viewer. We were talking, and then I got excited. I'm just happy to be back, and super happy to be back, and to be able to see everybody, and to go into your scopes. I'm making my rounds. I was thinking about you and praying for you this morning. Oh my God, Gary. Well, here I am. Prayers answered. bit.ly/2gkw. Woo! That link is where you can get Roman's book. Screenshot it and go there, or write it down real quick. I'm excited to have it, Roman. I'm really excited to have it, like, in my hands. Okay, so let me introduce myself really quickly. My name is Coach Nachi, and I am your world-class personal development coach, speaker, and life enthusiast called to serve those who want to live more like their unique selves right now. Roman's book is awesome. It has the Gary stamp of approval. That's one of the highest stamps of approval, so that's really good. Yeah, called to serve those who want to live more like their unique selves right now, this minute, right now. I want to just come on here and say hi and say that I'm back so you can hold me to it, because I've been missing for an inordinate amount of time, and I'm sorry, and it feels really good to see you. It feels really, really good to see you. I hopped into some scopes earlier today, but anyway, rather than just coming on and saying that and wasting your time, I thought I'd actually give you some content. So, thank you for those brown chocolate hearts. I think they're very fitting. So, what I want to kind of go over today is how to get over overwhelm, how to move past overwhelm. It happens. My coach, smiling. I'm smiling too, Gary. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, my face is going to be so sore after this. I can't get through this. I'm so excited. Moving past overwhelm. So it's February 7th. The new year has lost its magic. It's no longer this phenomenal thing. By this time, thanks for retweeting on Twitter. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. And inviting your followers. Yay. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's how I grow. Yeah, so the new year is kind of like lost its spark. It's no longer Cinderella at the ball. It's kind of just, we're used to by now writing 2017 as opposed to 2016. It's something that is a thing now. So, and maybe by this point, a lot of what we wanted to do is to, we're feeling slightly overwhelmed. I know I was feeling slightly overwhelmed, and I was like, no, I have to keep moving forward. So what helps me move forward, and what I help my clients do to move past a lot of the things that we talk about, and actually execute what they want to do and what they say they want to do, is when I ask them this, like, simple question. And the simple question is the one that I want to share with you today. What I'm going to say about that, though, first is about their... I am so tongue-tied. Hey, Mr. Relentless, Jim Beach. Your scope was so awesome. I caught the earlier one today. It was amazing. You owned my life in like the first 10 minutes of it. And I was like, woo! Could not stop tapping that screen. Hey, Curtis, how are you? It was awesome, Jim. I think I missed your most recent one. I actually have like a call in 10 minutes. I need to wrap this up. But thank you. That was really amazing message. Those emojis, go tap that person, follow him, Jim, and watch his scopes. Amazing content. Thank you for those purple hearts. So when we are overwhelmed, how to move past it. How to move past it to actually get to do what you need to do. We have a lot of ideas. We have a lot of thoughts. We have a lot of things that we think we have to do, that we know we have to do to check off the, hey, Curtis. How are you? What's your name? Hey, Cheryl, created by God. Ow, yes, girl. I love that name. Cheryl? So in order to move past, hey, Cheryl, hi, thanks for saying hi. In order to move past the overwhelm, move past the anxieties, in order to move past being bogged down, I'm just gonna come out the gate and say it. What I tell my clients, the question I ask them is, what is the easiest thing? In the book by Jack Canfield, How to Get From Where You Are to Where You Want to Be, so it's like how to get from point A to point B, he says, eat the ugly frog first. Just eat the ugly frog first. Pick the most difficult task and just do it. And everything else will be like butter. And we've heard this before. Hello. Oh my God, I love pink and purple hearts. That's like my favorite heart combination. I love it. Thank you for sharing, Cheryl. I really appreciate you doing that. Thank you for those purple and pink hearts. Come through. The common piece of advice is do the hard thing first, right? Get it out of the way. Stop procrastinating on it. Just do it. I'm gonna go against that a little bit, and not to be controversial or not to be edgy or not to be anything. I'm just being real. Sometimes what is easiest, you will be surprised by what is easiest. Number one, you'll be surprised by how knocking that one simple thing out of the park when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling bogged down, when you feel like there's so much to do, how just doing that one simple thing, that one easy thing, helps move you forward. How it gets that momentum going. And once you get your momentum going, then you can finally knock down 3 tasks, 4 tasks, 5 tasks. And then you can go after the ugliest frog and be like, I got you. I'm ready. My teeth have been sharpened. I am good. So that's what I'm coming to share with you today. Don't eat the ugly frog first, right? Save that guy for when you are ready. In this situation, when you're feeling bogged down, when there's so much that you feel you have to do, my one tip, is do the easy thing. Ask yourself, what's easy? And do that. Next, what's easy? And do that. What's easy? And do... What up, blue hearts? Welcome to the game. What's easy? And do that. What's easy? And do... And you eventually start knocking down your list. That's how I do my list. And eventually... Thank you, Curtis. Yes, thank you, Curtis. I love that. Eventually, once you get to the big ugly frog, I'm not sure if anybody else can attest this, but when it comes to me personally, hello, 50 Drake, welcome to the scope. When it comes to me personally, how this impacts me is it makes me look at the tasks in a much more realistic way. So the ugly frog is no longer so ugly. It's just kind of a frog that's there that I'm like, okay, I gotta eat you eventually. It's no longer this horrible thing that bogs me down because, oh my goodness, I've already done so many things. My momentum is going, what's next? Let me knock it out. So that's what I want to share with you today. I want to give you another tip because I can't help it. Tip 0 is for the grace of God, for the grace of everything, for the grace of your mental state. Baby, please write it down. If you are feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling bogged down, if you're feeling like I have so much to do yourself a favor and write down what it is you have to do. Sometimes, oh, hello, teal hearts, purple hearts, pink hearts. Oh, I love hearts. Thank you, Cheryl. I think so. I think it's a great thing to do. Write it down. Our brains can only hold so much that we start to actually think about. So if I'm running in the circle, if I'm running in the cycle of I have so much to do, that just increases the bogged downness. This is what you'll notice when you write something down. You write, oh, I'm so stressed out, oh, woo. You write 2 things down, and then you go, oh, is this it? Is this all I've been stressed out about, really? And sometimes it is it, and then other times you'll be looking at it and say, no, there must be something else that's really stressing me out. And then you'll just throw up on your piece of paper. You'll have a brain dump where you'll write down 5 things and 7 things. And then you say, okay, what's the easy thing I can do? What's the easiest thing I can do right now? So the easiest thing depends on you, obviously. The easiest thing for me sometimes is, I don't even know, going to the bank, going to the library, going somewhere and doing that thing. It's easy because it gets me going. the easiest thing for you could be whatever that is for you. I know whenever I'm with a client and I ask them, what is the easiest thing to do right now? What is the easiest thing on the list? I almost said lips. Flippy, you keep giving me lips and hearts. I'm just like, what? messing my tongue up. Hey, Philosophical, how are you? What am I saying? When my clients, I ask them this question and we're talking, hey, how are you? Thank you for saying hi. What's your name? I am not Nigerian, but that is a common misconception. I'm Zambian. I am from Zambia. They will come up with the thing that I wouldn't have thought was easy. Every single time. So note that my easy won't be your easy, okay? Your easy will not be my easy. It depends. And when you pick the task that is easiest for you, you're choosing the path of least resistance. And when you're on the path of least resistance, you're able to go through what you need to go through much faster. You're able to, what up, Mr. CEO Ernie Perry? How you doing? Hi. You're able to go through and conquer your list much better because it's a list that you want to, you've brought it into your fold. It's no longer this alien thing that is overwhelming you and is the enemy. No, baby, it is your friend now. Like, you have chosen the easiest thing. You've made that choice. You've said, okay, this is the easy thing. I'm going to do this. Oh, that was really easy. What else can I do? I'm going to do that. That was really easy. What else can I do? Boom, boom, boom. And at the end of the day, or at the end of the week, then you see, oh my goodness, I've already finished my list. Now what's next? What's the next level? So that's my tip today. That's all I want to say. Thank you so much for being patient. Thank you so much for coming through. Jim, I see those hearts, man, and I am so touched. Thank you so much. Those purple hearts are so beautiful. And those pink hearts and those teal hearts. I'm not sure if there's other hearts that I'm missing. Thank you for that applause. I'll take it. Thank you so much for coming through, Curtis and Mr. Relentless Pow. Jim, thank you. So I wanted to share something with you before I go. And the link in my bio has this cute thing that I'm doing for February. It's called #Love2017. It's a February calendar challenge. And you typically see these things floating around on Instagram. And I like to participate in them. This one is not so much about romantic love. It's just about love, I would say. All inclusive. The day one says, how do you define love? And I think that's a really great question to ask if you're going to do a love challenge. You might as well sort out what your ideas about love are. And I'm going to be talking about this in later scopes. This is just my scope to say, hi, I'm sorry I've been gone. Please forgive me. But I was with my family in Zambia and I'm back now. But something that, yes, bit.ly to live like you now. Oh my goodness, Jim, you're amazing. Oh, thank you so much for that. That's the link. That's the link. I'm so unprepared. Thank you so much, Jim, for having my back on that one. I really appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much. Today's day 7, so it's treat yourself to something you've wanted for a while. Not food. I purposely put not food because we love food. I love food, and it's always food that I'm treating myself to. But what are some things that you can treat yourself to? Hey, Coach 37. What are some things that you can treat yourself to feed your soul? Like I say, that's not food, and something that is going to add to you, not in like a natural physical ingested way. I really love this. Are we connected on Facebook? I don't think so. In the last few weeks of like last year, I just dropped the ball on connecting because I also wasn't on Facebook. And I'm not on Facebook right now. Jim, do you have a Facebook group? If you have it, can you type it in the comments, please? Because I need that. If you have a group. If not, we will connect on Facebook, just regular connecting. I don't actually know what you are on Facebook, but I'll find you. We'll find each other. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about this a lot more probably this month. But I just wanted to flag it up and say, if you want to be a part of the challenge and to go through it and go through the days, I love it. It sounds narcissistic or whatever because I made it, but it's like, no, I really actually appreciate this. And I can't wait to kind of talk about it with you, so it's great if we do it together. So if you're interested, the challenge is on bit.ly/to live like you now. I have 2 fan pages and a personal page. Connect with me on all. Okay, I'll do that. I'll find you, and I'll do that. I will do that probably, most likely after this. I actually have to go. There's like a meeting I have to go to. It's like a conference. I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for coming through. Let me do a little roll call. Jim, Cheryl, and Curtis, thank you for coming through and sticking out. Anybody else who I can't see or haven't read your name out, hey BJ Click, how are you? Thank you for coming through. I really appreciate you being here. I'm gonna go now. I will see you tomorrow. I'm here between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. Central Standard Time every day except possibly Sundays and Mondays. Your girl needs a break. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming through. Thank you, Cheryl. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that it was great content and hopefully a good reminder. Because I know we all know these things, but we forget. The easy thing is the easy thing to do. And sometimes easy is what you need to just get that small little win. A win is important, even if it's small. And sometimes getting up out of bed is a win. Getting a shower is a win. Brushing your teeth is a win. So whatever is easy for you, do that and just build up from there. Build up from there. Build up from there. From my heart to yours. Bye. Let me see if I can sign out. Or is this still acting out?